Oh,
Well,
dude, I need to
What's
pull
going
over.
on, bro?
Hold on. Nothing, bro. Fucking, oh, whoops. I mean, freaking trying to get grocery shopping done.
Yeah, don't get arrested. It'll be the first time we've ever did an IG live where the artist gets pulled over and arrested. So,
bro, the first one, I get to be the first.
you're special. You know that.
Yeah, they need to put the little interviews that I'm doing like further apart. Like I just got off one while like had to pull over 10 minutes ago. So sorry I'm so late.
No, dude, no worries, man. You know, we're all good. I'm flexible. So how have you been? How's everything? How's Pops? How's the family?
I was just texting with you like yesterday, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's good. My dad's in Florida right now, near you. He lives in Naples now, so he's just like staying at the house, chilling, trying not to get sick. My mom's here. She lives in an RV like in the valley, so she's already used to being on her own, so everyone's fine.
You see, Benny's like, I want to see the text. Don't worry, it's not that scandalous, Benny. We're good. We keep it good.
Just remembering simpler days of interviewing with beers.
Yeah, we got to get back to that. We definitely got to get back to that once you get back this way. But where were you? Just the grocery store? Because Benny gave me the details. Benny's been tracking you.
Yeah, dude, Benny's on it. Yeah, I drove all the way out to Burbank from my house. I went to like 4 different grocery stores just looking for the things that I wanted that I don't even need. I wanted them, and then I waited online for 20 minutes.
You mean the new nightclub? That's what grocery stores are. They're the new nightclub.
Yep. That weird. I literally was just talking about that with somebody. It is, bro. It's the new nightclub. Like, but except there's no list. There's no list to get in.
You got to slip a 20 to the bad guy, bro. He'll get you right in. He'll sneak you out in the back door. You'll be good.
Dude, I would feel like such a scumbag if somebody saw me do that and they were like, "Is that Bryce Vine?" Like thinking he's hot shit. Yeah, I don't think that's. I don't think I.
Especially now, bro. You know how judgy people are. I feel like people are more judgmental than they've ever been.
Okay, yeah, we're literally on the same page. I was just talking about this. I got in line at the grocery store. I was maybe like 4 feet away from the dude in front of me. The moment I got in line, he turns around and he goes, 6 feet, please.
Really?
I'm like, you mother. We're about to, once we get in the grocery store, I can stand as close to you as I want or as close to you as we need to. I feel like people are just like going out of their way to like be kind of crappy towards each other in public.
And it should be the opposite, man. You should, if anything,
be
nice about it. Like, I think kindness should take over more than anything else in this kind of world we're living in.
100%. We should be figuring out what we could do for each other and like trying to help each other. And instead we're like separate and arrogant. I mean, look, there's people that are helping. Like, you know, there's people that are still working. We know who's really worthwhile in society now. The grocery store workers, doctors, EMTs. It's not me, you know? So I'm trying to figure out how to be useful.
You know what you do next time? Just sign his mask. Just sign it.
With like his Sharpie?
Yeah, just have it on standby.
He's like, "Oh, sorry, bro, you a fan?" And like,
right, baby girl, and just sign that mask, and then everyone's got to see that. They just got to see.
Oh my god, oh my god,
dude, I miss you, man. I'm glad everything's good though.
How are you guys doing out there? Is it feel crazy or is it just kind of quiet?
I mean, it's luckily a lot of people around here are kind of sticking to the 30-day, stay-at-home order, which is definitely good. I'm fortunate. I'm 6 minutes from the station, so I haven't had to like set up my command center at the house yet because I just come back and forth. As you can see, we're still just in the studio doing my thing, and then I play video games, man. So my life hasn't changed that much.
Yeah, if you still get to do your job. I imagine that the world hasn't changed too much for you outside the television, but it's weird, man. Like I realize like right at the moment I'm unemployed, like I'm fine, but I am unemployed. All my shows are canceled, and I know lots of musicians in the city, in LA that are like not in great shape right now. So it's obviously that's first world problem still, but like it sucks. Everyone's, situation is different. I was even thinking about, man, it sucks to be a high school senior right now. Like, this is the one time in your life that, like, you're about to graduate. I remember that. Like, it was a big deal to me. Like, I was with my friends. We're about to graduate high school. Looking forward to prom. We're looking forward to all kinds of stuff. Our future. And you just kind of, like, get that moment once.
Yeah.
And now they don't get it.
Maybe they'll have to start doing virtual proms, like Bryce Vine does prom. You get everybody on IG Live.
Yo, that's not a bad idea.
Right?
I don't know how it would work. Like, you'd have to hold your phone while dancing.
I mean, the alternative is what, though?
True.
Dancing
True.
with your mom? I mean, I think they could work, I guess.
Yeah. People, it's not like we have options. So whatever you offer people, they have to be like, either yes or no.
Yeah. So I know people want to know that are just tuning in. You went to the grocery store. What did you get?
I got, like... Here, I had to go to Sprouts, like in Burbank, which is like a little further away, to get maple syrup. So that, whoa, why did my seat just go back? Maple syrup, needed that, and it's been really hard to find. Oat milk, which I'm obsessed with for some. I don't know why.
That's
oat
all right.
milk.
We're not going to judge you, at least not until the live is over.
Don't judge. Yeah. Fruit, fish to cook. Been cooking more, man. I'm not used to being home this much, so it's it's different.
I was gonna say that before this. What was like the most extended period of time you were at home? Because I know you're always on the road. Now it's kind of like you got no options.
Bro, I mean, I've been eating out or ordering in for like the last 3 years. There was never any point to buying groceries because I was always on the road. So now now, of course, when I can buy groceries, it's the hardest time to like find ingredients. Because it's crazy here. Like, people really are serious. There's no toilet paper left.
That's the thing I don't understand more than anything. We actually had a plumber on, this guy, Sicarios. He was, or Scorpios. He was on, and he said he's a plumber.
I was going to say his name is Sicario.
No, I think it was Scorpios. If it's Sicario the plumber would be kind of ridiculous too.
That would be hard.
He said he said he's been working 3 weeks in a row, 16-hour shifts. He was just able to get off. So people are definitely not using that toilet paper properly and clogging their toilets. So
just using it in abundance now that they have it. I don't get it, man. There's just like so much arrogance in like, and what are you gonna do? Like, I can't wait till this is all over and they go into some people's places and they've starved to death, but they have plenty of toilet paper. Yeah.
I saw a meme that's like, "Hey, sir, do you know you have the coronavirus?" It's like, "That's impossible. I got 15 rolls of toilet paper."
Yeah. Sir, I've done. Have you seen my load of toilet paper?
Yeah. This is not a joke.
No way.
Is stacked.
There's simply no way I could possibly have the virus. That's funny as hell.
It's just ridiculous. So on a professional level, are you writing? Are you working on some new things?
I'm writing a bunch now, man. I've been like really inspired. Like the last week, the first 2 weeks of this, I didn't write at all. I like sat in my room because this was a lot to take in for all of us. It was kind of a shock, right? And this year has already been off to a whack start as far as the worldwide goes. When Kobe died, I thought that was going to be the craziest, weirdest thing that happened this year. And I was so far off. So I don't even want to try to make predictions. But I had to take a step back. I didn't want to just try to go straight into writing songs, like being like talking about being indoors, whatever. I needed to experience what this was like and like understand what other people were going through, really like try to live life for a moment because I haven't been able to because I've been moving so fast. So it's been an adjustment, man. But now, like, I live with a writer that I work with all the time. His name's JP, and we've been like crushing it. I'm like excited to put out music now and keep writing more stuff and try to write songs that like have a different vibe.
Yeah.
Not just like singers. There's stuff to like kind of help people through this time instead of pretending it doesn't exist.
I mean, yeah, because you had Baby Girl right before this all popped off, and now obviously you got to take a step back. The tone's got to be a little different because you can't drop a song like Baby Girl when people are like, "Does this dude know what's going on right now?"
Yeah, and in all fairness, that was like my one issue. Like, when we put it out, obviously this hadn't happened yet. It was like right before.
Yeah.
You know, even when I was playing Baby Girl in Europe, the virus was being talked about, but people in Europe weren't even taking it seriously, man. Like I was worried by the time we got to Germany, like, cause they were talking about the virus so much. I was like, all right, I got to meet fans still, but how do I do that and not like risk, you know, I'm going to different cities every day. I'm at risk and all the people are at risk. So I put gloves on, and people multiple times during this pandemic have asked me why I was wearing gloves. Like it didn't make sense.
Yeah.
And that was the time that, you know, that was right before. So Baby Girl was still like kind of, I was excited for like a club night, you know, and now that's not what it is anymore.
It's like the world has definitely changed. And Bryce, you mind if we read a couple questions, man? Try to
yeah, please. I'm going to try to read some on here too.
Oh yeah, Hybrid said, have you ever filmed the Classic and Perfect video?
No, we never did a music video for Classic and Perfect.
So we got Michaela in West Palm Beach. Do you have any superstitions?
I think if you're a bad person, it'll come back around to you.
There you go. So just be a good person. And then Hybrid.
Yeah, but it's not that easy. It's just, I mean, it's trying to be a good person and like trying to always like second guess your own thoughts and like never be so sure and so stubborn that like you can't learn anything new. Like that's what, and I feel like that movie Uncut Gems does it perfectly. Have you seen that movie yet?
I didn't see that one, but I did see the movie Good Time that they also they directed. That movie,
another great movie. Yeah, same director.
Really, but yeah, talk about Uncut Gems.
But Uncut Gems is basically like a tragedy, a story about a guy who's gone so far. He's gotten pretty far in life, but he's like all through the movie you see all these missteps, like the people that care about him he ignores, and like he's like a gambling addict, so he's letting all these things go by that are all warning signs that he's going in the wrong direction in life. And it ends tragically for him, but you see it coming and he doesn't. It's really brilliant.
Yeah.
But that's the kind of thing that I believe in. I believe in that kind of superstition.
So karma. Basically karma is your superstition.
Basically karma, man. I guess basically karma.
And then from Ashley in Boca, your guilty pleasure. Oh, that's a good one.
Man. My guilty pleasure. Bro, I love cookie dough.
You love cookie dough? You eat it raw?
Yeah.
You like to live dangerously?
I risk it. Yeah.
No mask on, eating
no mask,
cookie dough.
Yeah.
This one's for me. I always like to ask this one. If you can choose one superpower, what would it be?
Human flight.
Human flight?
100%.
Solid one.
Could you imagine?
We'd be chilling right now.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? You get here in what?
Yeah.
4 hours? Be good.
Yeah, exactly. Just fly over by myself, no worry about coronavirus.
I just can't wait to. So what's the first thing you're going to do when you get back to normal? The first thing.
What would be yours though? What would be your
my superpower? I would take the cop out and say, well, you did that one. Somebody had a real good one, shape-shifting. That's pretty lit. To shape-shift?
If you're going to be a shady individual, I guess you need to shape-shift.
I'm glad you just made me a villain. That's fine. You know what?
You're a villain
in this
bro.
Situation.
Carmine the shapeshifter is at it again. I can't tell where he is or who he is. He might be this banana.
Am I the banana or am I Bryce Vine? Which Bryce Vine's the real Bryce Vine?
And it's like that Spider-Man pointing at each other thing.
Yeah. That's so good. That's so good. And then
what did you ask about when the world gets back to normal or something? What was the question? I didn't say.
Yeah, well, what's one of the first things you want to do when we get back to normal? The first thing you got to do: hit the beach, go out to the club.
I got to go visit my dad, man. That'll probably be the first thing. And he doesn't live too far from Miami, which is also one of my favorite cities. So kill two birds with one stone.
And then come to West Palm, and then we'd be kicking it, bro. We'll be all good.
That's what I'm saying, bro. All my favorite people, all the craziest people, and all my favorite people live in Florida.
You got the shapeshifter. The shapeshifter's here, so we're good to go, bro.
My man, bro.
Well, Bryce, I know you want to try to get home and everything, man. I thank you as always for joining us.
Make sure, that's what I want to do. I want to get home.
Well, I mean, we can keep kicking it, man. I got nothing else to do. I'm good.
Okay, let's kick it. I'm down. What else?
Movies. What movies are you into?
Bro, perfect. Obviously, we already talked about Uncut Gems. Great film.
Dude, I watched End of Watch. Did you see that one ever? It's an older movie with Jake Gyllenhaal.
It's a classic. And
dude,
Michael
that movie
Pena.
destroyed me.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And it's so, like, realistic.
You almost think you're watching a documentary.
Yeah, it really feels like that, man. Like, those two actors are amazing. I love Jake Gyllenhaal. Like, everything that he's in, I feel like he nails. What else is a good one? Oh, Sweetheart is a good movie that's on Netflix. It's like a smaller movie. It's like a girl trapped on a desert island, but there's something weird about it. It's really good.
That sounds like I got to check that one out. And my boss always gets mad at me, so I'm going to ask this question. Tiger King, have you watched it? What are your thoughts without giving it away? How sick?
Okay, I can't wait for the movie. Like, that's what I keep thinking about. I can't wait because this story is already crazy.
Yeah.
But society has made it crazier. Like, when the movie comes out about this guy who did all this, and now all he ever wanted was to be famous, and he's the most famous person on the planet now.
Joe Exotic. He even said his biggest regret is that he's in prison and he can't see just how famous he is.
Yeah, he's a total narcissist. But he's the most likable, weirdly empathetic with him. I don't know why, but Carol Baskin, I believe she killed her husband. For many
we should have said spoiler alert. But if you haven't watched Tiger King, that's your fault. Literally, don't.
It's not even a spoiler.
If you haven't watched it yet.